Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Lilliputian Lessons, where I'll be presenting to you concepts, mnemonics and other stuff in the shortest possible duration to save your time. So here today I am to give you a study plan for the upcoming INICET Jan 2022 session. It's going to cover all 19 subjects within a span of 50 days. So without further delay, let's get started. So in the first week, which actually starts from today, I have allotted short subjects where you'll have 6 days for all these short subjects and the 7th day for a grand test. You can take this grand test on any platform that you have been preparing so far from. These 6 subjects can be covered in 6 days only if you have already studied them before, and I hope that you are using this only for your revision and not for your first reading. If you have started this session late, or if you want to take a break after NEET-PG, you can always feel free to do this particular week's agenda towards the end. You can start off with what I have written in the second week. So in the second week, I have allotted surgical subjects. So there is ENT, Opthal, surgery and gynecology. So for 1.5 days, you do ENT. For 1.5 days, you do ophthalmology. 3 days are for surgery and the last day is for gynecology. In third week, mother and child and community health, which includes almost 1.5 days of obstetrics. The remaining half of the day for neonatology. 1 entire day for the rest of pediatrics, 3 days for community medicine, and on 1st of October, please attempt another grand test. On the 4th week, you have medicine and medicines, so 4 days for general medicine as per the topics mentioned, and 3 days for pharmacology as per the topics mentioned. Make sure you include everything about COVID within the infections component of medicine itself. The 5th week, you do pre and paraclinical subjects. I've kept it towards the end because these are volatile and it's always better to study these things as close to the exam as possible, but not too close so you miss out on a lot of things, but close enough so that they're in your memory for the examination day. So here in the 5th week, you have 3 days for anatomy, 2 days for physiology, and for carbohydrates and lipids of biochemistry there is 1 day, and on 15th of October, please attempt 1 grand test. In the 6th week, again we're continuing with pre and paraclinical subjects. Here you have 2 more days for the rest of biochemistry. I have kept proteins and genetics together as they have a sort of common physiological source. So they have a lot to do with DNA and RNA and proteins. They sort of always come together. So it's ideal if you could do those two together. Enzymes and nutritions also come together because a lot of enzymes require vitamins as their cofactors. Pathology, I have allotted 3 days, and microbiology another 3 days. In the 7th week, you must review previous year's papers. Up until November 2020, AIIMS had a separate examination of itself, and from November 2020 onwards, all the central institutes came together and made a common exam called INICET. So it would be ideal if you could review at least 3 years of AIIMS papers, including the INICET of course. So that is a 7-day plan, and I have made it this way so that you can integrate all the subjects in each day instead of solving previous year's papers subject-wise. So the entire paper of that particular year you will be reviewing in 1 day so that you solve about 200 questions on that particular day. And that will blend all the subjects well in your mind. If you have started late, after this you will still have a few more days, so you can use it to catch up on whatever subjects you have missed out, or you can use it to go over the same things again, because it's always better to revise multiple times before any competitive exam. So if you like this video, do hit the like button and share this with your friends. Have a peer group so that you can keep each other accountable and motivated, because it is very difficult to sit at home and study all the time being alone. So if you don't have any peer group yet, you can join the group that I have created in Telegram. I have mentioned all the links below. Feel free to hop in anytime. See you soon. Bye-bye.